I farmed up until, well, actually in 1982, I broke my back. I had established my dairy herd. I was working for Jim Murray in town and had a number of my cows at his farm, as well as leasing cows out to other farms, a few startup farms and whatnot. At 17, I owned a total of 57 head. After breaking my back, dairy farming kind of wasn't the option. I drove truck for a while. I worked for the school system as a custodian. Then there was a need. My father was a police chief at the time. There was a need for dispatchers, so I started part-time dispatching. Then full-time dispatching came in, and so there's a whole lot of reasons why I'm back on the farm. And the funny part is, I'm actually making it. Yeah. You know, I don't have millions of dollars, but we're comfortable. We're happy. My wife works at a bank, so fortunately she can cover all of the benefits, insurance, and whatnot. But this is where I belong. And I'm the lucky guy. I can watch the hummingbirds. We've got our little buddy over here, the Scottish Highland Bull, that we take care of. And 2 days a week we have folks come right to the farm and pick up boxes for their CSA. It's pretty nice to have people that are happy to see you, have a reason to come and see you, and you're not dealing with their problems. You're dealing with the most important thing, substance, and giving them something to move forward in their life with. We all need to eat. Most of the land I'm working on is recovered forest land. We're turning forest into field in a matter of about 16 to 18 months. And so the necessity of nitrogen to not only break down the root structure in the soil, but to help our plants is a must, and you can't make it. So it has to be brought in. Most of the other beneficial nutrients can be brought in through the composting. We do green manure crops, cover crops, those kind of things. And we have, it's New England soil. It's not the desert sand of California or the sand of Georgia where this year's peach crop will come from, because we don't have a peach crop here because of the weather. But our soils make the best peaches in the world. Our apple crop isn't too bad around here either. And we just do things right. We have sterling soil. All the rocks I picked there, day on and day on, picking rocks, just amazing. But yeah, we had an old Ford Industrial with a bucket, big 1 yard bucket on the front of it. It had a low, so you drive to the field after it was prepped. There's all the rocks sitting. Throw the tractor in the gear, jump off, and walk in front of it while it's rolling down the field, throwing rocks in the bucket. And that was days for me as a kid before we planted the corn. Yeah, the American Stonecraft came to the farm a couple years ago now, and they took away 3 tons of rock, brought it up to their place in Lowell, and cut it up into some pretty neat coasters, trivets, food slabs, and the bowls. And we've sold a few. I know that it was a funny story. One of our neighbors was down at the Boston Public Market looking at the display that American Stonecraft had there, and she was interested in this bowl. She picked up the bowl and flipped it over, and she goes, "You've got to be kidding me. These are my neighbors." And she bought the bowl, and it was like $200 or better for the bowl. But she has one of our bowls now. Had to go all the way to Boston to get one of Mike Pineo's rocks.